Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of Mind Over Money, well, a show where we talk about ways how meditation, yoga, and behavioral science can help you become an efficient trader, investor, and a better human being. Well, my name is Shathajan, and today we have with us a very special guest, Sachin Gupta, who is the CEO and full-time director at Share India Securities. Well, with more than 2 decades of experience, Gupta looks after the trading and arbitrage operations of the company and is also in charge of company's marketing operations. Now, without further delay, let me quickly invite the man himself. Welcome to the show, Mr. Gupta.
Thank you, Kshitij. Thank you. Thanks a lot for inviting me on the show. This is bit off track topic. I have first time met this kind of topic in my total career, and I think this is a necessity of the time, especially these days when markets are falling.
Absolutely.
So people are going through a lot of stress. So thanks for inviting me on this show. Thank you.
Right. Now, Mr. Gupta, you've already laid the foundation of my first question, but nevertheless, let me quickly ask you. So, right, you've already pointed out that you've had, more than 2 decades of experience under your belt, and you've seen many cycles, a lot of highs and a lot of lows. Uh, we would like to know how you're able to keep yourself calm when bears sort of take control. And this is something which we've been seeing situation of the Dalal Street at this point in time, exactly. So what exactly goes in your mind around about that time?
Sir, I tell you one thing. Trader's life is entirely totally opposite from an investor's life. Correct. And as you rightly mentioned, I am into trading since last more than 20 years. And this market is super dynamic. So if you are you have seen a lot of success in your career, still you cannot relax and sit on a chair and see, now I am having a good life and it will keep on going. You never know one new market scenario, one new competition, one new technology, or maybe some regulatory things can wipe you out from the market. So trader can never live an easy life on day-to-day basis. So what I have experienced is that in last 20 years market has evolved a lot. From 7 days, when I started there was 7 day settlement. We used to do arbitrage, or we used to encash mispricing between Delhi Stock Exchange and National Stock Exchange. We used to call it badla trading. Right. Correct.
Yes.
The people who are of that age, they must be knowing about badla. Those days were golden days. Correct. So because technology was not there, mispricing is very easy to encash. And then slowly and gradually future market came in. Then new development happened. Then all the regional stock exchanges went off. National Stock Exchange was the sole stock exchange where we were trading, at Bombay Stock Exchange. Correct. Delhi Stock Exchange, Jaipur, and all Calcutta Stock Exchange, which were the large stock exchange at that time, they all have to shut their shops. So that was a new change. Means we were thinking that, boss, this is not going to happen. Only two exchanges in such a big country. But you see where we have reached in last 20 years, right? Then derivative came, then option came, then algo came. A lot of things are happening and will keep on happening in future. So the idea of how I kept my cool, I tell you, I take things very lightly. I just enjoy with the current atmosphere, the people there. You don't need to take very heavily on day-to-day basis. Because what happens now, on daily basis, we need to earn money. We daily basis, we have some emotions. In investors' life, once they have invested in Reliance, they can sit and relax. But in trader life, they daily have to go and earn. And daily basis, they have a lot of emotions.
Right.
So we need to keep ourselves calm. We need to be with friends. We need to be with our fellow traders. And especially me personally, I don't watch SGX Nifty on Money Control in night. Right. And try to be on toes. Try to meet a lot of people you can meet. They give you a lot of knowledge. They give you a lot of insight about their experience. You can learn from them. And the worst thing people do, which I suggest to everyone, never compare yourself with your fellow traders. What happens? If I earn good money, I'm feeling happy in my side. Today was a good day. But whenever I came to know other guy has made more money than me, it gives me a lot of stress. I missed it. I should have made more. So never try to compare yourself. Compete with yourself only. Don't compete with others. Sir, in my career, despite being me as a trader, I have trained more than 250 traders in my last 20 years.
Okay.
So I have seen them going into tough phases, helping them out, you know. So being a trader is a tough thing to do.
Absolutely. I think you rightly pointed out that, being a trader is definitely, a tough nut to crack. One could say that. But apart from, shutting yourself down from the market and interacting with family, friends, is there anything else which you also do, going for a jog or maybe doing meditation, which helps you maintain that calm or maintain that mental health?
Correct. Sir, I tell you, before answering this question, I tell you why for the people who are viewing this interview, I want them to know why are you asking this question? True. Because there is a reason you are asking this question is that. See, from outside, it looks like, yeah, this is a dream job, 9 to 4, Saturday, Sunday complete off, no sales target, no talking to any customer for recovering payments, nothing, very simple, easy life. But I tell you, from 9 to 3:30, trader being in so much stress, sometimes we feel like something has moved out from the body after 3:30. There is so much stress. I have never seen a person above 50 who is a great trader. Why? You have seen a lot of people, super good investors in 70s, 80s, 60s, or whatever. Have you ever seen a trader in 60s? No, because their body cannot take that kind of stress.
Right.
So trader lives in day-to-day stress. Correct. So as I told you, we need to take things super easily, because trader lives in a fear that, boss, what will happen is this particular strategy will not work in future. How I will feed my family, how I will feed myself, how I will keep my living standard going, correct? So that fear, pressure of competition, pressure of earning, because day to day he's earning and feeding the family. So first of all, in our life, some extracurricular activity. Yoga is must in the morning, is must. Doing pranayam, Kapal Bharti, Alom Vilom, this is must to do in the morning. That releases a lot of stress from your body. That makes you ready for the day job. So I suggest everyone who is a trader, do practice yoga on at least 5 days a week whenever you are going for the trading. It will enhance your profit. It will enhance your mental calm. It will enhance your longevity. So longevity is key, because I tell you, a trader's life is not of more than 20-25 years.
Yes.
Where in other professions, people have more than 35 to 40 years of working life, correct? Why we should not have a happy and long life? For a long life, you need to be mentally and physically fit.
True.
Biggest problem, trader sits on the chair for at least 5 hours continuously in a day.
Yes.
Correct? 5 to 6 hours.
Absolutely.
So that's the biggest problem. I suggest at least whenever in a day you feel there is no work, you are lighter, go for a little walk, especially after lunch. Have your lunch on time, do morning yoga, or have some extracurricular, like if you like maybe playing football in the evening, maybe playing cricket. I tell you, lot of traders, even myself, even lot of people in my office, they play weekend crickets. Okay. We promote cricket like anything, because cricket, a football, any sport is a stress buster activity. You forget everything. You are into that particular moment. You are into the sport.
Absolutely, yes.
And that enhance your friendship. That enhance your closeness with your colleagues.
Right.
So my belief is that some activity which you believe is a stress buster for you, definitely do. Maybe not daily. Maybe twice a week. Yoga at least 5 times a week. This is my suggestion. I suggest to my people, to my colleagues, to my team.
Right. No, very well said, Sachin there. And so what are the different mental and psychological challenges that you face while trading and investing? Now, why this is a very important question at this point in time, is because, we've seen both Sensex and Nifty, sort of falling in double digits. And the biggest thing at this point in time is fear to take the next trade. What will happen tomorrow, or what will happen on day? If, let's say, I push the buy button tomorrow, the stock will fall more, or if I sell at this point in time, because markets are oversold, we might see a bounce back. So after let's say a big loss on your, on your P&L, there's this fear in traders' mind that, for the next trade, should I go for the next trade or not? How to overcome those challenges as well?
See, I will give you something which may seem very funny to you, but again, we practice it in our office. We practice it in our day-to-day life. I tell you some points. First of all, a trader should focus on non-speculative positions, because on speculation, it is not necessary that you will make money on month-on-month basis, because your family is based on your earning. So you need to do strategies which are neutral by the market movements. Try to learn those strategies, try to practice those strategies, and try to implement the strategies which are neutral from the market movement. If these strategies are related to market movement, believe me, it is going to give you a lot of stress. And in stress, you are going to take wrong decisions. First of all, keep your strategies neutral from the market. So if volatility comes, even then you may not earn, but you should not make losses. Point one. Point two. In general, every trader, this is what I teach my team to everyone. Don't bother about market falling or market rising. This is for the investors. This is not for us.
Right.
Try to adjust your strategy with the changing time in the market. Like, let us suppose if you are doing a strategy which is anti-volatility, correct? So if there is a lot of volatility in the market, try to stay away from the market during that period. So this is what we practice in the office. We know a particular strategy is anti-volatility.
Right.
We teach traders to stay away from the market, keep yourself at calm, don't trade only try to catch the right movements and trade only at those moments, unless don't over attempt. Over attempting may lead to losses, and losses will lead to stress, and stress will lead to wrong decisions. So try to avoid that. So this is one. And I tell you, this can only be possible if you are working in a group.
Yes.
Sir, the biggest success and the longevity can only happen if you are working in a group.
Sure.
If you are working alone, if you think, why should I share my thing with other colleagues? Or if everyone thinks like this, I believe you are shorting your life by at least 10 years. I'm talking about working life, correct?
Right.
So do share your thoughts, do share your strategies with your close colleagues. I'm not saying everyone. Do share your sorrows and happiness with your colleagues. It will enhance your mental and internal health, correct? So the most important thing is, when you are in a group decides, yeah, boss, we should not trade. So be selective in your trades, be selective in your strategies. That will help in making right decisions. One. Two, I always tell traders to keep your target fixed. Let us go. So, sir, we are not a sales guy. We are not a back office executives.
Right.
We don't come to office to do work. We come to office with the sole agenda on money. So I tell, set your daily target. Let us suppose, I'm just giving you a hypothetical example.
Right.
Let us suppose a trader has a set an example of 10,000 rupees profit in a day.
Right.
Correct. The discipline is, if that profit comes by 9:30 in the morning, shut down your machine and go home.
Right.
You are not here to work. You are here to earn money. If you have achieved your target, then stop it. So stopping yourself from overtrading is a meditation, is a practice.
Right.
With the practice, you will learn how to stop yourself. Same in case of loss. If you have set a loss of, let us suppose, 5,000, if that loss comes at 9:30, shut down your machine and go home. Relax. So don't stress yourself for more earning and more earning and more earning. I mean, 10,000 I have earned. I now it may be 20. Now it may be 40. There is no end to this.
True.
Set your daily targets. Whenever you achieve those targets, go home.
Wonderfully put, Sachin. I think these are very, I mean, these are golden words for traders, and especially the new investors which have come to Dalal Street in the last 1.5, 2 years time, especially after COVID. And if these guys are watching this, then I think these are golden words. And as and when you achieve your target, I think that's the time when you really shut on the machine and go and do something else, and not concentrate or not try to overtrade at that particular point in time. And any books of Guru who inspired you in the journey of being mentally fit, Sachin, if you remember?
Sir, I tell you, I'm not a very good book reader. But yes, my colleagues, my seniors in my family, in my people from whom I learned trading, and even the people who are working with me, they are my inspiration. One of my friend, a lot of my friends. One is health freak people, like they are into cycling, they are into professional swimming. One is a bike rider who goes to Kathmandu on a bike or Leh Ladakh on a bike.
Right.
They inspire how they live their life, and being a trader, you should take at least 15 days of compulsory in a year.
Right.
No matter what days, what time you want to choose those times. So we get inspiration on daily basis from our colleagues, and that's how we live our lives.
Well, on that note, thank you so much, Mr. Gupta, for your time today. And that's all for now. But do stay log on to edmarkets.com for more on news, business, and economy.